So here we go, game two. So it looks like we got Roger Clemens versus Tom Candiotti. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. He was hot. He had a home run yesterday. I'm leaving, man. There we go. I think Candiotti throws a knuckleball, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. This might be interesting.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Tom Candyman makes his big league debut right after this. Tom Candyman steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully you can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They didn't get it done.
So he throws a sweeping curve. All right. Probably throws a bunch of junk.
Here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here. A ball and a strike. Candyman has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And right into the shift. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting third, center fielder number 24.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and here comes Junior.
Come on. Come on, Griffey.
first offering on its way. Called strike over the outside corner.
So he's throwing a fastball, sweeping curve, and a knuckle. Oh.
Just underway here in Kansas City.
Missed.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Roger Clemens is handed the ball for his much-anticipated debut. Dan, what do you have on this guy?
Well, Matt, listen, there's a lot of expectation for this guy. He kind of blitzed his way right through the minor league system. All he needs to do is do what got him through the minor leagues to this big league debut here. Keep control of himself, make sure that he's not afraid to throw the ball over the strike zone, and with a lot of young pitchers, don't give the opposing hitters too much credit. Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Leon Jones, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now the 2-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now batting, Mike Schmidt. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Mike Schmidt.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Candyman has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago. With all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games, these guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Payne going back to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Candyman is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Oh, come on.
Schmidt at third with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Come on.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Jose Canseco stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Nope. And it's 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Ground ball left side. Chavez scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Batting seven.
Now to the plate, Cal Ripken, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Jones is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit hard to short. Ripken is up with it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second. Sandberg has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So digging in now, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Robinson Cano has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
0-1 the count. Cano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Ryan Sandberg.
Second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Damn it.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Ivan Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Rodriguez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Will Clark. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. White Sox leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No. Ready now, Tom Haller.
Leading off for the Royals, catcher.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Strike two, swinging. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Canseco is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in now, Jimmy Rollins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ken Griffey will get his cuts leading off the next half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Ken Griffey Jr. as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ken Griffey Jr. has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Griffey stands at second with no outs. And knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. At the plate, Darryl Berry.
Designated hitter, Darryl Berry.
From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Strike 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that,
That's
Matt.
what happens
People
when
ask him
Canseco sits
50
fastball.
years from now who he hit it
I was
off
sitting
of
on
and
the
what
first pitch.
stadium
I
he
was
was
like, if
playing
he
in,
throws
and
me that fastball,
he'll
I'm gonna
remember
hit
it
it.
all. Heck,
Square
he'll
button.
probably remember
Square
what
button.
kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Steroids, baby. Dodoosh. I thought it was hitting those trees. I thought it was hitting the trees. Came up short.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Cal Ripken. And it's fouled away.
Uh-oh. Better start throwing that junk. Start throwing the junk. That fastball's gonna start
2
getting
runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Come on, dude.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
That was on his hands, man. Come on.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 good guys. In now, Mookie Betts. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Betts. who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So striding forward now, Leon Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times.
I'll die for that shit.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Strike one to start the at-bat. Jones leads off first with one away. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw
what's
down.
up, dude?
And it's
Come
behind
on,
the runner to first. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henderson moves over. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
This Blues held me out twice already.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Over the bullpen and gone.
You know, wow.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Time to look up, you know. Smashing home runs. Sad.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Ripken's got it, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run.
That's pretty good.
We're through 4, and we are tied 2-2.
Play from 71 to 88. That's pretty good. Oh, wait, he didn't play from 86. All right,
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. He topped out in his first
home
trip.
runs. That's not bad.
Ryan Sandberg.
All right, you got a little pop. You got a little
The
power.
first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
35 home runs. It's not bad. It's more than a lot of people.
The 0-1. 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Ivan Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. 4-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fouled off. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bats on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Ricky Henderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Here's a high pop-up. Bellinger has a play. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half. Striding into the box, Eric
Leading up
Chavez.
for the Royals. Third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Chavez.
There's a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third.
Oh, my goodness. Really?
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Hit your cutoff, man.
Eric Chavez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
At the plate. You're not at the plate, dude. What's up?
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain.
Jeez. Just to give the guy a chance.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Terrible.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Jimmy Rollins will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jimmy Rollins has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready once again, Will Clark. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Will Clark.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the games.
Bullshit, man. I feel like I'm right on it.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Mike Schmidt. A hit and 2
Swing
tries
time.
for him
Good.
so far. First offering on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. In order to go the White Sox. They trail 3-2.
Leading off for the Royals.
At the plate, Leon Jones. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Push to the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard to third.
Oh, come on.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Whiffs on me.
Now batting,
Number 25 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's
What are you
forcing
doing?
a lot
Oh,
of
my
early
God,
contact,
dude.
and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they
Jesus
put him play against
Christ.
him.
So
Why
that'll
would they go to the
books
bag?
as a
Why?
6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
I don't get
Ready
that.
for another chance?
Like,
Robinson Cano.
I'm right by the bag. I'm moving over that way. Why wouldn't you just go to the bag? I don't get it.
He's set and the pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Now he's on.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Bellinger is on his way home. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look
first pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
Well, it can be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success, and he's going to have a tough time shrugging this one off. When you don't have a lot of dirt underneath your feet, outings like these ones, they tend to bother you for a while.
Hit to first. Clark is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Lorenzo Cain. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Pushed softly over toward the right side, and this is taken for the out. So they pick up 3 runs.
Stupid game.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
I guess I should have just flipped it.
Leading off the inning, Darryl Berry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Candyman is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Ready now for the White Sox. Cal Ripken 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it, fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Up next for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg. He went down on strikes last time up. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 to count to Sandberg.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. At the plate, Ivan Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Canseco at third. Ripken on at second with 2 down. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Pinot. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Jimmy. Number 25 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Into the box, Leon Jones.
Leon Jones.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
KC down in order. They lead it. Number 32 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 30.
Leading off the inning, Ricky Henderson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Come on. Jesus.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Mike Schmidt. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Swing at that.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Clark at second with 2 down. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. A man left. Striding in, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Ready on 0-2. Missed with a slider. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Number 25 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Bring him up.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Cano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. The relay, and he is in there. Now at the plate, Eric Chavez. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot, now following the 2-out double. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Henderson on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the... A great shot there, a famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Danny Baez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Darryl Berry, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Strawberry on that cocaine shit. Woo! Doing big old lines. Hell yeah.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Dave LaRoche comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Standing in now, Jose Canseco. And the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Thank you, Blue. Jeez. Gave me a break on that one.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 to count. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Ryan Sandberg, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. There he goes.
Damn it. Oh, get back.
High
get back.
Up. Bellinger waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Oof. Damn, Calvin.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Sandberg. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll get back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. fouled
Oh,
off.
come on.
Canseco
Over
runner
that
at first with one gone in the inning. A bouncer
it's a
up the
double
middle.
play.
The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Kansas City Royals used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tom Candyman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Dave LaRoche wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that will put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Had a couple of stupid plays. Led to some rounds. It's all good. Clean up the defense.
A reminder that Royals Express buses for Youngstown, Brown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Walden.
So Bob Gibson won. Clemens lost. World 101. Starting the month of April.